up, wake up, wake up!
Back at it, baby!
Waking Entertainment all over again. And guess what? This is the last step that we're going to give you on this love situation. Love is such a big topic in life because life is nothing but love. That we probably can have 90 steps to it, but we're going to try to brief it up because we know a lot of you guys are ailing from a lot of other things that we want to get to. But this last step of this is going to be how to be loved every day. Now, a little while ago, there was this big, I don't know, can't call it epidemic or nothing like that, but it was a big situation where everybody got on their little wristbands. What would Jesus do? What would Jesus do? What would Jesus do? And I ain't mad about what would Jesus do, but all in all, you are Jesus. So, if I'm Jesus, who's Jesus? You're Jesus. Your mom is Jesus. Everybody is here to be Jesus. Act like Jesus. Stay at the level of frequency that Jesus stayed at. To love and share love with everybody. Then to me, it's really what would love do. Today's topic is trying to be loved every day. Most of our situations that we deal with, sometimes we let the mind take over and we come off a little rash and we come off with a little bit of hatred and a little bit of fear and a whole bunch of other stuff when we react to other people in our world. And what has got me over and past a lot of these situations and made me be very, organized or not really even organized, just be very cordial to other people, is for me to show love at all times. So no matter what the situation brings, if it's something that I kind of would have been ignorant about before I knew that situation, I would actually just take a second in my thoughts and say, well, what would I do if I was trying to show this cat or this girl or something love, even though I'm not feeling what they're saying to me? Because reacting back to them in their same way is just going to cause a big problem. And I'm not down with fights or any of that kind of thing. I want life to run smoothly. So I noticed that it runs as smooth as possible when you react to it in love. So for me, I think every situation that you should approach should be thought about what would love do. And if you approach it that way, I mean, your whole life will change. I mean, everything, all your reactions will change. You won't take anything personal anymore. You won't look at others as, oh, I can't stand him or I hate him. You know what? Sometimes, how can you hate somebody when you don't even know where they came from? What if they were trained to be that person? What if their mom and dad is that person? Because most likely, that's exactly why they act like they do. They got it from their mom and dad or somebody in their life that has actually passed that down as a tradition to them to act in that way. So you can't be upset about nobody because they don't give you love. So you got to remember, give them love and you'll get love back. Just like walking down the street, seeing somebody in your day, smile at them and watch. Most likely they'll smile back. And even if they don't smile back, I bet you they smile back inside. I bet you change their day on the next person that they run into. So it doesn't mean that it has to respond directly to you and you got to see that mirror reaction right away. Because as long as you put out that love, it's coming back. It don't have to come back to you, but guess what? Now you may have improved their day in such a way that the next person that they was going to really have an argument with, they won't have an argument with anymore. And that is like a chain reaction. And I believe that that's what we're here to do anyway, because everything we do is a chain reaction. So if I can make somebody change their hatred into love by just giving them love, that's exactly what I want to do.
Yes, perfectly stated, brother. And to me, in this reality we call Earth, we're here to awaken from the illusion of our separateness. That's what we're really here to do. We're here to see past this separate illusion of, oh, that's him and that's her. Because on a soul level, and I'll say it all the time because it's so dear to my heart, we are one. So when you wake up in the morning and you get yourself in that vibe of how Vaughn was discussing in the past video of just being grateful for every little thing, when you come across people, you're going to be grateful for those people and you're going to love them. From this point forward, a practice I would like everybody watching this video to do, when you see somebody, send them some love from inside your heart. It don't got to be a big fixation on them or focus on them, but when you walk past somebody, send them a little love internally because they're going to feel that. Our hearts are speaking to each other all the time. Science tells us that our hearts have electromagnetic waves that get sent out, and within those waves are the code of our emotions. So when you're hating and you're putting off that energy, you're going to damn sure see more people that day who are in that same frequency. You're going to run across people who are mean mugging you, and that's when fights start and all these unnecessary things. But when you come from love, you're going to start seeing people smile at you. You're going to start running across nice people, and it's all about love for self that bleeds over into the love for others. So when you come from a spot of being love every day, I'm telling you, man, life blasts off in such enormous ways. And the battle is, and I don't want to say battle because it sounds so hard, but the trick is to try to stay there, to try to not let outside circumstances change your inner being. Because when you're always loved, no matter what is outside of you, it's just going to flow. Life's going to be more synchronistic. You're going to have more things happening to you. And me and Vaughn have it happen all the time. Awesome. You know, when we wake up and we meditate and we really focus on being grateful, our whole day is filled with more things to be grateful for. But when you wake up and you're mad and you're thinking about last night, then you stub your toe off the bed and, you know, it's just a downward spiral for the rest of the day. And it's almost like life saying, stay in your true nature. Stay in your true love, because that's who you really are. And we're almost taught out of that. We're taught out of that love. And to me, a lot of people want to talk about, you know, real. But what is being real? Is it judging another? Is it one man for himself and, you know, fuck the world and I'm out against everybody? Or is it, let's look at the fact that none of us even chose how we look. Let's get that out there. We didn't pick these bodies. We had no say in how we are going to look. We have a say in how we manage ourselves, how we keep ourselves. But from a base point, we didn't pick these bodies. So to judge another, so to put somebody down because of how they look, that's not real to me. How can it be real? They didn't pick that. And just like Vaughn was saying, you see somebody who dresses different. It doesn't matter. You don't know what they're going through. You don't know what their home situation's like. So give them love. It's the only answer. We've heard it in songs. We've heard it all the time. You know, love is the answer to all the questions. It's true. When you come from love, your life flows in such a miraculous way that you can't even, you know, you don't even know the blessings that are going to come to you. And it's not even a thing where you're like, okay, I have to try to love. Just be natural. Be in the moment. See the beauty in other people. Recognize that we're all going through our own struggles. We all have problems. So who are you to judge? Don't add problems to people's lives. Just give them love. And that's really true, guys. It's a beautiful thing when you come from that perspective.
Yeah. And if you're not sure and you got some hatred in you, just do a few things, man, on the side. Walk away. That's a real easy thing to do. Walk away from a situation if you don't know how to be loved in that particular moment. Throw on some headphones. Listen to your jam. And then you have to be cautious and of what you're listening to, too. Because if you're listening to something that's bringing a little bit of hate, all you're going to do is it's just going to accelerate it. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like throwing gas on the fire. So you got to start listening to some really sweet love style music too. In fact, you guys need to get up with Aloe Blacc. Aloe Blacc got a song called Love is the Answer right now on the radio. Look it up on YouTube or wherever. It's a sweet song. And it's talking about love that is more of a true love. More of the love that we're trying to explain right now. Not the bumper ground love and not the I want to hate you love or I want to buy you a big old $45,000 ring type love, because that ain't love anyway. But it's talking about true love inside of ourselves. You know what I mean? So just to sum all this up, we just want you guys to be loved at all times. I mean, there's just no other way. The only way that I'm able to be who I am right now is because I do that every day. So it's not like I'm telling you to do something that I don't do. I do this every day. And if I slip up on it, I got this dude who I love to tell me, V, man, you know, you didn't go with the love thing. Like, oh, you're right, dude. I didn't go with the love thing. That's why it filed up on me. Yep. You know what I mean? So that's why you got to have some loved ones around you and surround yourself with as much love as possible, so that sometimes you're always going to stray, man. Especially the way that we've been designed, pretty much. Not designed by God, but designed by this system here. So just remember, be loved at all times.
Yes, guys, that's pretty much the point of this in its entirety. And the reason we do these videos, the reason we get together every morning, it's to keep the love alive. It's to keep ourselves in that state of awareness to where it's like, this is about love. It is about helping our fellow people, and it's not even from a cliche perspective. It's just what there is to do. It's there's no other way to me. To me, there's no other way. I'm not going to judge you. I'm not going to tell you you're wrong or anything. What I'm going to try to do is offer you another perspective in hopes that you can see there's another way. There's another avenue to look at this thing we call life, and there's another way to do it besides what we've been doing, which obviously isn't working.
No,
we got wars going on for senseless reasons. We got, we have a bunch of corruption within the system, and it's all because people aren't being loved. If you're loved, you're willing to spread your wealth. You're willing to give. You're willing to help another, because that's what love's about.
That is.
Love sees everything as one, and the mind sees everything as separate. So when you kind of get out of the mind and come to the heart, which is the center of your body for a reason, it's the foundation. You come from that space of just not caring about what somebody else looks like or where their background is from or any of that. You're just here to have fun with them and here to give your love to them because they are you as well.
That's right.
So, as we always say, stay awake and stay in tune with the moment and be loved, people.
Awaken Entertainment. And, check at the beginning of every week when you get that email telling you that we put out a video at the beginning of the week. There's going to be like a syllabus for the week. So you'll be able to see if you can't make, just check out our videos on Tuesday or Wednesday. Check out the one that you really want to check out. If it's on Friday, then you know it's on Friday. So stay tuned in Friday. So I just want you to know that we're going to be putting out a little syllabus for the week, every week, at the beginning of the week on Mondays, okay? So it'll be before the videos. We love you. Awaken Entertainment. Stay awake, baby.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Right.